Hey guys, it's Milo back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a room tour. I haven't done one of these videos before, but I really just want to show you guys how I create my videos and the tools I use. I don't have a very large setup because I am a small YouTuber, but it works for me, and I've actually invested everything I've made for my channel back into all of this gear. I am a 16-year-old YouTuber. I used to do Fortnite videos from my phone.
Hey guys, it's Milo back with another video, and today I'll be showing you guys how to lag less in Fortnite Mobile.
And I actually made a decent amount of money from that, so I was able to buy an editing laptop, I was able to buy a PC and some equipment. So now I'm making higher quality videos, and mostly tech videos is what I'm making. So I'm going to show you guys all of that, and let's get straight into the video. So the first thing is my main monitor. This is the LG GL850. It's a 1440p 27-inch 144Hz monitor. And overall, this is a really nice monitor. It was about $500, which was very expensive for me. But I wanted to not compromise on something that isn't as good as I want. And then this monitor right here is an LG monitor. It's not 144 Hz, it's 75 Hz, but it's pretty much the same as my main monitor. And my really large desk pad is from Inked Gaming, and I think it's an extra large. I actually had to cut a hole in it to get my monitor mount onto the desk. That kind of sucked, but I honestly would definitely not recommend this mouse pad. As you can see, the stitching is very loose and it's not sturdy at all. I feel like the coating isn't very good. The only good thing about this is the printing quality, but everything else is just completely terrible. And then this is the glorious Model O with a paracorded cable. I've been using this for about a year, and I'll also probably make a review for it. And I gotta say, the mouse is pretty bad. My first issue is the fact that it's really squeaky. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can really compress the sides. And if I press the side in too far, it'll actually activate the side mouse button. And also you can see there is wobble for the mouse buttons. And if you flip this over, there is flex on the bottom. So overall the build quality is pretty bad. And I do know that the new Model O wireless doesn't have these issues with quality control. So I probably will get that eventually. And then this right here is a custom GK64 aluminum edition. It's a really nice keyboard. I love this. I have Damiki SA keycaps on it, and I have box white switches, and it's pretty much the perfect keyboard for me. And then for the monitor arm, I have a North Bayou arm, and I actually really do like this. It wasn't expensive, and it's gas strut, so it can go up and down. And the desk is an IKEA desk. It's kind of small. As you can see, the two monitors kind of hang off the edges, so I don't have any room to put water bottles, food, or anything like that. So I probably would upgrade the desk sometime in the future. Right here, I have a wireless charger for my phone. It's from Anchor. It was really cheap and it works great. And then this is the Blue Yeti microphone that I've been using for a really long time. It has the Rode mic arm, and I have a shock mount on it. I really do like this setup. I wish I went with a different microphone at the time, just because this microphone is kind of expensive. I don't really think it's great for the money, especially since it's almost 10 years old. And then over here in the back, my speakers are Creative Pebbles. They were really cheap. They're about $20. And they're alright. They do sound a bit distorted when it's too loud, but for me it works fine. And I might upgrade in the future, but probably not anytime soon. And right here you can see my lights. These are called the Dasny D50, and I have one right here with a softbox attachment, this one right here as a fill light, and then over in the back you can see I have one just lighting up the entire room. What I like about this is I can control the Kelvin, which is the color temperature, and you can also control the light brightness really easily. As you can see, it's at 68% right now. and I just really do like all those controls, and they aren't that expensive too. Right here, my headphones are the Corsair HS50, and these are pretty good headphones. They were about $50, and I did remove the microphone on it, but the sound quality is pretty good. I haven't really heard anything much better, and they're extremely comfortable. I like the over-ear design because it fits over my ears like perfectly, and the build quality on these things are really nice too. I did some kind of like review comparison, and you can watch that if you want to. Also, all the links to these products are in the description down below, so if you see anything you like, then you can just buy it from there. And I also make commission, and that really helps me out. And right here is my really ugly Omen pre-built PC. At the time, I didn't know about building PCs, so I just bought this thing. And it's fine, it gets the job done, but the cooling isn't great, and it also doesn't have that much storage. So I will be customizing this soon, and I'll probably get a new case and a motherboard and power supply and everything, just to make it nicer and have a smaller form factor so I can actually fit it onto my desk. Inside of it has an RTX 280 Ti, has an Intel i7, it has 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive storage, and then 256 gigabytes on an SSD. So the specs are really good, but as you can see, it's just really ugly, and I have it sitting on my carpet with 2 books so I don't suffocate the power supply, so it's just not really ideal. Right here is a 750 watt 80 plus bronze power supply that a company called Ars Game sent me. I won't be using this for my main PC because my main PC is really power hungry and it needs an 80 plus platinum, but if you're building a budget computer, I would highly recommend this power supply. The reviews on Amazon are really good for it, and it's also modular, so you have the extra cables right here and you can unplug them if you don't need them. I actually don't know that much about building PCs yet, but it's really straightforward, and as I do it, I'm going to learn. And basically this setup that I just covered is for Minecraft and video editing and photo editing and also a bit of schoolwork. I don't really do anything else on this setup. I did play a few other games at some point, but I just really stuck with Minecraft. I've been enjoying playing Bed Wars and Sky Wars lately. And then as you can see on my bed, I have all of my camera gear, and this is basically what my room looks like. It is kind of small, so I have to keep all of my camera equipment under my bed, and I don't have like a lot of camera equipment, but for like my age and how like big my channel is, I would say it's a decent amount. Okay, so right here is a mini tripod that I put onto my desk, and that's how I film the talking head portion of my YouTube videos. And I did have a really flimsy mini tripod at one point, but the thing fell over and damaged my desk along with the camera, so I really needed to upgrade, so I just invested in this. It wasn't too expensive. It was around 40 bucks. And then I have my EOS 80D with my Sigma 17 to 50 millimeter 2.8 aperture lens. I actually really do like this lens, other than the fact that the autofocus is really loud and it actually sometimes ruins my audio. The aperture on this is nice. The autofocus, other than it being loud, is pretty smooth. Also, I like this camera because it has a viewfinder that I can flip around and I can look at myself. And I just really like all the controls and the customizability. And then I have a gimbal right here, which I actually haven't been using as much as I should, but this is to stabilize the DSLR footage. And I was planning on taking this out in the world to make like cinematic videos, but it's really expensive and kind of like heavy to carry around. And then right here is a lavalier mic, which is for the DSLR. I actually don't have an audio recorder, so I can't really use this yet. My phone doesn't work as an audio recorder because it doesn't have a headphone jack. That's very annoying. And then these are all the accessories for the gimbal. And right here is my Manfrotto tripod with a Manfrotto fluid head. This was a really big investment for me. I actually saved up about like $1,000 by selling a bunch of my belongings and saving up ad revenue. And I bought this beast of a tripod. This is really nice, and probably I'll never need to upgrade just because of how like beefy and overbuilt this thing is. This is a little camera bag that I use for carrying my DSLR around. And this right here is my larger camera bag. Inside of this I have a Rode shotgun microphone, and I also have an 18 to 300 millimeter Sigma lens. I don't use this as much because the aperture is pretty high, but if I ever need any close-ups or macro shots, then this is very helpful. And then right here is my Razer Blade 15. It's the base edition with the 1660 Ti as a 60 Hz panel, and I got this for about like $300 off. I really do like this laptop, but I feel like it was overpriced. Razer's basically the Apple of Windows, but they build these things like really nicely, and I don't really have any complaints other than the 60 Hz panel and the graphics card. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please feel free to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and peace out.